Welcome again to this week's version of Computer Art Man Jeff Mueller's video blog. As always, I don't want to say it's exciting or whatever, but I'm really pumped up because this week there's been a lot of special things that have happened. I feel as an artist, the current project that I'm working on. Well, wait, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. The first thing I want to cover is gas prices. Now, gas, which reached here in Ohio $4.15 a gallon, that's bullshit. That's all I gotta say. We as Americans have to start to realize our power, and we have power, because what the gas companies are doing to us, and it doesn't matter whether it's a Democratic or a Republican president, it's obviously the same thing. So it's now $3.99.9, and what the hell's the 9 for anymore? It's technically $4 a gallon, and they need to get over that 9 thing. And my cameraman Xavier, who's
hello
here
everyone,
today, has his, as everybody in America has their own opinion, but I'm going to let him express his.
Most of you probably realize this, but for those of you that haven't or haven't read it lately, gas is hovering around $4 a gallon, sometimes higher, depending on the state or location you're in. And we're only, I shouldn't say we're only paying, as compared to 3 years ago, we're only paying $112 or $113 a barrel for crude. When gas got this high in 2008, we were paying 140 some odd dollars a barrel for crude. And so, there doesn't seem to be a one-to-one relationship here. And I think that, this administration or any administration or the people as a whole through the use of social media need to continually question how those prices are set and where's that coming from. I mean, it just does not make any sense. I am all for free enterprise, but I'm almost to the point where, go ahead and nationalize the oil industry. And believe me, I'm a dyed-in-the-wool capitalist, but I'm almost saying that would be better. Even for a short time, it's not unprecedented. Harry Truman nationalized the steel industry for a time. So, maybe that's what it's going to take to get these companies to see that they can't be taking as much out of the economy as they are now.
There's just one word: abuse. And that's where we are. We're being abused. All right, with that said, one of the things that, as a digital artist, that just makes me, like I said, I can just jump with excitement because of the fact that when you do something digitally and you're working on it and you become intimate with it, such as the project that my social media, multimedia project that I'm working on, you become intimate with it, but when you actually get to see it, when it, as almost like a birth from the digital world to just into when it becomes real, you talk about getting it printed, you visualize it, you think about what it's going to look like, but when it actually happens and you get the box or you go to the place that it's printed and you actually get to see it for the first time, and when you get this feeling inside of that even yourself, based off it, it's everything that you imagined and then some. That makes me feel that I've got something kind of special going on. And this painting right here, which it's in the 20 by 40 stage, I am going to be donating it. Last year I did a charity photo. I was a photographer at Stewart's Caring Place Gala. Stewart's Caring Place is a nonprofit organization which basically raises money and supplies families who need to be staying in the Akron area because a member has cancer. It supplies places to stay, money, so that they can have food while their loved ones are getting treatment. There's a place for them, and they make sure that everything goes smooth in times of need. So I basically donated my service. I was a photographer at this gala, this charity event, and I was able to also create a painting from the event. It's this particular painting is what I created. It was during the auction part of it at the family's home, And what I basically did is combine three or four of the photos that I had taken to create the painting, and then I went in, painted people out, painted people in, manipulated the lights and the darks, and I was able to come up with this painting. This painting as a whole, it just turned out it wasn't one of my favorite ones. Not that you can't like them all equally, but once I saw it and I saw the vision, it's so exciting because of the fact that it turned out so well, and the things that I had perceived, they became reality. So based off that, through Stuart's Caring Place, if you're interested, you just need to search Stuart's Caring Place, stuartscaringplace.com I think it is, but if not, just search that and you'll be able to get to their website, and this will be up for auction, and it'll also give you any information you need to know about the charity.
Very worthy cause indeed, Jeff. A little more about the painting. I guess in comparing and contrasting to the Nighthawks painting that you discussed, I see similarities in the gathering of people who may or may not know each other, for a particular reason here, and also a little bit more brilliance or vibrance in the colors that you have. Would you talk about both of those aspects a little bit?
Well, the project as a whole, and that's one of the things I've been working on, because I don't express myself always, because a lot of times there's so much going on in my head that I'm kind of all over the place. So what I've been working on is trying to figure out how to explain this project. In the future, I basically have been working on a statement about this project. But for the most part, what this project is, I have the board, the creative board that I used to come up with what the project was about. And for the most part, it's the project, the general thing of what the project is I make the people, the process, the promotion, and the presentation, and myself, the art. Every part of what I'm doing is about this project, the whole thing. And so this is the starting. When I was there, I was taking photos, and then the people themselves. When I'm there, I'm visualizing the painting. And I came up with what I wanted, the composition. So when you start out, I'm not just taking photos and go, oh, that's a good painting. I'm basically looking at all the situations, trying to come up with a painting within my mind, and then I visualize it, I record it, digitally paint it, bring it out into the physical world, and then the 30 by 60s in the project, I'm going to be actually painting acrylics and highlighting and accenting it also. So the final project will be an original 30 by 60. I'll only be creating one of a kind of those. But then I could create these 20 by 40 signed and limited editions, and 20 by 40 just not signed limited edition prints that can go along to make the art affordable for everybody. So once again, it's just all about the whole process. It's just, I feel that I was trained my whole life from the start of my artistic career to get to this point, and all the tools that I'm using. I'm a people person. I love social media. I love to talk to people, and I'm just using every tool available to me to create my artwork. And this part I'm just so passionate about, and we'll get more into that next week. And once again, I feel that this has been one of my more informative blogs, and we'll just go from there. So until then, if you're an artist, make sure that you go out this week and create something. Xavier?
Good night, folks. Thank you.